I think he might be getting what I get sometimes with my Discord. If you can hear us, try completely like restarting Discord from Task Manager. It's not playing ball with audio. Actually, can you hear me, Thor? Oh, you can hear. Okay, cool. Yeah, I saw Schladi's audio thing blink, with double mute and that. I saw it momentarily, but it would like completely appear. But then I saw he was like pressing his deafen button and then pressing back. And
Oh, it's gonna make me delete all of my mods first.
Way.
I wonder if I just move this back. If I just move that folder back.
99, Rough Rider Deck Boss, Case 3 departure. Mother's altimeter. 3027, departure radial 040.
Hey Shlari, are we flying with 3 bags you said and 6 AMRAAMs? Yeah. Or just 3 bags and 2?
It should be. Go look at the frag sheet real fast. I'm
Okay, copy.
doing something. I'll look in a second.
Yeah, no problem.
It's 3 bags and AMRAAMs.
Request rearming.
Copy.
Chief, turn on the ground power.
Some shit up here. Make sure I don't screw that up.
Copy.
We've got time. Everybody's suddenly just spawning on deck, and I think we're waiting for border aircraft to touch around and stuff.
So if I need to move that back, let's see, save games. Save games.
Rearming complete.
This might just be quicker to move it back.
On the flight deck, air crews are manning up
Power
on
is now
0900 launch. The temperature is -3, the altimeter is 3027. It's time for all unnecessary personnel to clear the catwalks and the flight deck. All flight deck personnel get into the complete and proper flight deck uniform. Helmets on and buckles, sleeves rolled down, goggles down, check chocks tie downs, and all loose gear about the deck. Check your pockets for FOD. Check all rotor clearances and prop arcs. Start all the aircraft for the 0900 launch. Start them up.
But we got the startup up, so we can start our jets now.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully this will transfer quick.
Chief, turn off the ground power.
Yeah, we're 5 AMRAAMs, ATFLIR, and 3 bags.
Roger.
Roll left. Flight control.
99, Rough
Flight
Rider Deck
control.
Boss, Case 3 departure. Mother's altimeter 3027, BRC 079er. Departure radial 040.
That actually worked. I had to move the save game folder back to
Roger.
just get all this crap open again.
99, Rough Rider Deck Boss, Case 3 Departure, Mother's Altimeter 3027, BRC 079er, Departure Radial 040.
.200 might check on 30 mids.
5x5, 201.
Copy, guys, same.
99, Rough Rider Deck Boss, Case 3 Departure, Mother's Altimeter 3027, BRC 079er, Departure Radial 040.
Yeah, 210 finally on mids 4 here.
5x5, 201.
Again, our flight is delayed to start.
That might be the case, I think.
Too many people on the deck for you, yeah. Somebody's gonna have to move. That
4 and
sucks.
30. Good check. Free staying, thank you.
I should be able to move out of the slot. I think all the support aircraft have gone.
Deck Boss 210, elevator 2. I just need to move out of my spot so my third can spawn in, so I can I go in from the island here?
210, Rough Rider Deck Boss, taxi your discretion.
210.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
As a Deck Boss, let's go to elevator to Cat 1.
Will it tell me when?
210, hook up Cat 1.
Will it just slot me in?
It should slot you in, but if you release slot and take it now, you should be able to go in immediately. Because Schlotty's just moved off.
There we go.
Yeah, I got... Okay.
Stepping away for just a second, be right back.
'99, Rough Rider Deck Boss, Case 3 Departure, Mother's Altimeter 3027, BRC 079er, Departure Radial 040.
You guys all might double check your loadouts before you take off. It looks like frag orders wiped out what I had in there previously.
Yeah, and just a heads up, this is what we had with 224. It's going to probably take away what you gave us. and then also take away what we put on.
Okay, I'll double check that.
Copy that.
Okay, Blood's back.
Roger. We're gonna wait for Thor here, but yeah, once he gets in here, we'll just tell him to hustle up. Don't have to have the jet fully set up.
Roger.
208, radio check, comm 1.
Radio check this
Thor. Yeah, see, I hear you're loud and clear. Get it set up as quickly as possible. Don't worry about weapons. You can get that all up in the air and stuff like that. Just make sure you put the correct weapons on your aircraft, though. 5 AMRAAMs, 3 bags.
Three is gonna taxi. Tech was 201, elevator 2, ready taxi.
Rough Rider deck boss, safe position.
Elevator 2.
201, Rough Rider deck boss, hook up Cat 2.
Cut 2, 201.
Tech boss 203 on elevator 4, ready to go.
203, Rough Rider deck boss, take Cat 4.
203.
Uh, 71 for the Teddy still, or?
Deck boss 218 on elevator 4, ready to launch.
Yeah, looks like they need right wrong. So yeah, 71.
3.
218, Rough Rider deck boss, take Cat 3.
218.
Thor, what's your ETA?
4, elevator 3, ready to taxi.
204,
what's
Rough
up
Rider
with
deck
the
boss, taxi, hold short, Cat 4.
IFF.
204, taxi, hold short, Cat 4.
Deck box 208, elevator 3, ready to taxi.
Thor, what's an ETA on your jet being ready to go?
Yeah, I'm waiting on fuel and bombs.
208, Rough Rider deck boss, taxi, hold short, Cat 3.
Say again.
208, Rough Rider deck boss, taxi, hold short, Cat 3.
Cat 3, 208.
Deck boss 207, elevator 2, ready to taxi.
207, Rough Rider deck boss, taxi, hold short, Cat 1.
207, taxi again.
2 ready to go. Sorry, 3.
Alright, since he's taxiing, I'm gonna get off here. Deck boss 210, Cat 1, ready to launch.
201, Rough Rider deck boss, case 3 departure, BRC 079 on departure, maintain BRC until 7 DME, intercept 040 for outbound, switch Marshall on wheels up, you are clear to launch Cat 1.
210.
201, ready to launch Cat 2.
201, case 3 departure, BRC 079er on departure. Fly BRC out 7 DME, intercept 10 DME, exit on the 040 radial. You are clear to launch CAT 2.
210, airborne.
201.
210, radar contact, altimeter 2992. Airborne. 201. Radar contact, altimeter 2992.
Is all Camelot 3 and 4 in the queue for a cat?
Yeah.
Cam 3's got one guy sitting on a parking spot.
207, take CAT 1.
He's got to redo his INS alignment.
Copy.
Passing 2.5 kilo. 210, clear to switch.
Yeah, he's on Camelot 2, so they got like basically the same flight that we do pretty much.
Checkpoint 203, ready to go on 4.
203, Rough Rider deck boss, case 3 departure, BRC 079er on launch, maintain 079 until 7 DME, intercept outbound radial 040 for departure. Camelot 3-1, you are clear to launch CAT 4.
203.
203 on departure, switch marshal.
207 on CAT 1 ready to go.
Stand by for launch.
201 airborne.
201, Rough Rider marshal, line of clear, radar contact.
203, airborne. 203, radar contact, altimeter 2993. 201, passing 2.5 kilo. 201, clear to switch.
And 201 leaving Mother's airspace. Airborne.
203, Rough Rider marshal, loud and clear, radar contact.
One 3 request visual request to join.
Rejoin approved, echelon.
Request open
I
my
just
eyes.
go echelon left, that's funny.
What?
Did you catch in the brief where Tech said
Cam 2, I think you guys are good to call in.
No, I didn't. I was with Pop-Tart.
Oh, lame.
Check it out, mom. Push his joy. See you.
Alright, do you want to fuel on the way in as well?
Text was
Let's look at that faster.
the waypoints in.
Okay, copy that. We'll go ahead and go then.
It says current range 797. We're good.
Yeah, I think we're good.
207, airborne. 207.
Climbing up to Angels 30, keeping around 300 in the box, a little above that, just nice and smooth. We're kind of waiting for it. We'll be a little easy on it for Thor.
Yeah, no problem. Coming up on your left. Marking at 17,000.
Oh, that's low.
Yeah, I think before I started my jet was like -7 degrees C on the turbine temperature.
203, passing 2.5 kilo. 203, clear to switch.
Marshal 210 leading airspace, push into command. Alright, let's check right to waypoint, let's see here,
210, Rough Rider, Marshal, you are clear to switch.
I had a moment of panic when I was launching. I thought my stick hadn't connected, but it was because, you know...
Oh, that would be terrible.
Yeah, but I keep forgetting that... Yeah, I keep forgetting that the, you know, they simulate the towel rack position now when you're launching, so... I was like swiping my controls, my stick wasn't moving, and I was like, oh shit.
Marshal 207, clear mode space, switch command.
Bring that nose down.
How altitude is it?
Climbing to Angels 3-0, it's hard to get there.
Gonna be a bit. Outbound was 040 radio, right?
Yes, it was, yeah. But we've now started navigating towards waypoint 1.
207, passing 2.5 kilo. 207, clear to switch.
Flight button 9 primary. I'm gonna go burner just for a second here, just get this fucking speed back. Jet's gonna hate me.
We're taking on the way in, right?
Nah, I decided not to, I don't think. Alright, here's Angels 3-0. Endurance is,
checked in, my
here,
microphone
best mock for
sit checking again.
is, let's do 0.81.
Copy, pointed 1, concur.
Actually, let's do 0.7 only to let him catch up.
Yeah, roger, points up.
Alright, so we're at Angels 3-0 going to waypoint 1, just go direct there. We're at 0.7 Mach, you speed up higher than that to like 0.8 or 0.9 to try to catch us here.
Copy.
I'm showing my current range is 906, or 905, which is pretty fucking good.
Okay, firm. 3 is about 900 feet below to deconflicting, heads down a little bit to set up my donor list.
Yeah, visual.
211 hold position. 211 hold position. Check your livery and your number. I'm showing you as 214. You got Wolf's livery on.
Livery seems okay to me. 211.
Yeah, I'm showing Perry in the correct livery.
Same.
Wolf's missing his livery and Perry's got his on, according to me.
Yeah, I'm not even seeing it.
Did you update the repo last weekend?
Yes.
Odd. I've got Perry correct as well, so I'm not sure what's happened.
Yeah, same here. Got Perry correct. With the correct port number also.
Later on, we're gonna go to Arco 3 if you want to set it up. 57 Yankee and COM 2 button 15. COM 2 button 15.
3.
Alright, Thor's about 26 miles behind us. How about when we get to waypoint 1, let's just do a 1 left 360. I think that'll be enough for him.
Copy.
Trying to maintain enough speed to get to 30 without hitting the burners.
Yeah, we hit the burner a little bit. Don't worry about it. Once you get to 30, it's okay. So go to burner just a little bit just to get up there. I'll be AFK for 1 minute. I'm gonna go check my 3D print here.
Come on, 4, close up.
Go ahead on 4.
Cam 4, have your dash 2, check squad. Check squawk.
Roger. Thor, if you check your IFF, you should have mode 1, 12, mode 2, your side number, and mode 3, 3242.
I'm back.
I actually thought I put that in earlier, and I guess not.
It may have wiped it for you on launch. It happens sometimes on some things.
Alright, I'm at 30.
I think Thor's actually farther behind us now. It's because you're at 0.6, you're fine. You're just going slower than this because we're level and you're not.
Yeah, I just hit level, so I should just pick up some speed here soon.
No problem. We're about to do a 136 here at waypoint 1 to let you catch up.
I'll burn get to about 0.8.
Hey, Bloat, let's do, we're gonna do just one left 360 here at this altitude and speed.
Roger.
Hey, check in left, just do 15 degrees, just let them catch up here.
Sweet. And leads, what's our joker?
Let's just go, let's go 6,000 for now.
6,000 copy.
Hey, looks just going good. Let's tighten this, turn up to 30 degrees.
Sweet.
And 20 miles away.
Yep, I'm watching you here on the page. You should see us ahead to your left about your 10 to 11 o'clock.
Good.
And about 19 miles. We're still in a left-hand orbit. You should pull up right next to us once we're coming out of it. Alright, tighten the turn up just slightly there, like a 33.
Sweet.
Fantastic. I'm putting autopilot back onto waypoint 1.
Sweet.
And Thor, you see me again? You're 10 to 11 o'clock there, about 5 miles.
I got you.
There, you pull an echelon right. Bloat would be on the left. However, I'm at 30. Go at least 500 up or down. Hey, just go 500 up. For separation. Hey, leveling out here towards waypoint 1, we go direct waypoint 2 now.
Sweet.
Fantastic, we're all joined up here. I'm going to increase Mach to 0.8.
3.
Close out Camelot 4, fly to 3 now, pushing in, waypoint 1, moving in towards bed to me.
Cam 4, close out, has you there, loud and clear, radar contact. Cam 4, close out, expect abbreviated check-in, about 5 miles.
Roger. I got Mach 0.8 in, that's 306 in the box at Angels 30 for me. 306 in the box, Mach 0.8.
3.
2. Showing that pass 872. Low should be a little bit lower. Flight safe state.
2, 13.5.
3, 13.2.
Fantastic, I'm 12.6. Let's fence in, but keep the lights on and master arm on safe.
3 fenced in at 13.1.
2 fenced in 13.
1 fenced in 12.6, thank you. They didn't give us an alpha check, but I'm showing full Rock 24282. Thor, you said this is your first deployment, correct?
Yes.
Ooh, it'll be fun. Just this should be an easy flight. But just remember from now on, like, key is survive. Don't lose your jet. Don't go straight in with somebody. Like, don't go kamikaze and doing anything. Fire your missiles. Turn out. Be safe.
Copy.
Yeah, we try to take it like it's more realistic.
And lead, what did you say your alpha check was?
I got alpha check 23875.
Xerox. Oh, and just checking one other thing. Earlier when you said I should be lower, did you mean step down 500? I'm at 29.5 now. Is that okay?
Yeah, 29.5, yep.
Sounds good.
There's a 35. 30.5.
Yeah, visual. Looks good. I like it. You can be a lot of heads down, which is nice. And I'm just on auto with my CPL.
Affirm.
And I don't know if Thor, you got it. We're on button 9 right now as well. So below, you said you had a 3D printer, right, the other day?
Yes, sir.
Which one do you have?
I've got the Ender 3 Pro. Pretty old now.
Yeah, I know absolutely nothing about that. You like it?
Oh yeah, it's a brilliant little printer especially for the price point. I modified the crap out of it during COVID as well. So there's all silent motors and better board and all that kind of stuff.
Is it one of the enclosed ones? Can it print different things other than just like the standard PLA and all stuff?
No, it's not. It's a bed slinger, so no enclosure. So yeah, PLA, PETG, probably print, you know, maybe a couple of things other than that, with like maybe like a hood or something. But I'm just limited to PETG really.
Yeah, I'm saying I just bought the Bamboo Labs A1 off of. I asked multiple people that I work with and around me that have them, and they all said the same printer is the one to get. So that's what I got.
Absolutely, man. The A1 is it's still a bed slinger, right? Like the bed itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the best bed slinger there is, hands down. My buddy has had the X1 Carbon, and now he's got their newer, bigger one. But I mean, he's like really serious with.
Yeah, my course got the P1S or whatever. He like sells shit and has like 5 of them.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so when I need something printed in some fancy, you know, exotic materials with carbon fiber and shit, you know, he does that. But yeah, there was some minor controversy with like Bamboo Lab having a slightly more enclosed ecosystem, but man, actually for the fact that everything just works, it's a no-brainer at the moment for FDM printers.
Yeah, it was super easy to get everything just to work, to download prints, to put anything in there, to slice it. Everything was just seamless. It was super simple. I loved it.
Yeah, exactly. It's a great experience.
And I kind of did a more advanced print as my 3rd print, which is probably early to be doing. I printed a massive. It's actually a human skull, an actual one. It's pretty fucking big. Yep, waypoint 2, turning now.
Close out, Camelot 4, feet dry. Cam 4, close out, copies, feet dry. Stand by for sit rep.
Sorry to interrupt you there, just not sure if you saw that.
Nope, you're all good. Yeah, that's why I said I'm on CPL, so I don't even have my hand on the stick. Now I will say, the fact that Closeout has this like weird sit rep thing, sort of, makes me think something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I don't think it will be combat, but whatever. Just remember, if something does happen, throw those lights off and master arm on if we actually have to get into combat.
3.
Copy.
You have a type of PLA you like to use, brand?
No, I still have lots of stocks from when I was like printing a bunch of PPE stuff, so like a lot of Hobby King, you know, PLAs and such. So, but you know, while I go through these, it's the world is zooming by, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that print that I did earlier, last night to today, was 500, was it grams?
Yep.
So that was a pretty big one.
Yeah, it'll take like half a spool of half of a big spool.
Yep.
Damn.
I just printed like it's a human skull, an actual, you know, replica of one. My wife wanted it for her library shelves.
Awesome. Are you printing it in white or are you gonna paint it?
Yeah, I printed it in white, and she's gonna like paint it with like charcoal and stuff, kind of like make it look spookier.
Nice. Might be a good idea to give it a base coat with like a white base paint or something before she gets on it, because it's even though you've got a sweet printer, it's gonna really like, if she just does highlights, right, like the charcoal stuff.
Shine through, you think?
Yeah, it will just kind of, you know, spread that pigment around the crevices and such, and it might not look good. But the base coat will sort it.
Gotcha. So base coat white first?
Yeah, I'd probably say that, yeah.
God, why do they put so many freaking, like, plates for airports? I just want to delete them out of the aircraft.
I know, man. And it's all built into the actual map, so you can't.
Yeah, I fucking hate it.
But you know what? The bookmarks seem to work, and they work by default and take you to some of the added boards.
I got Nails 29 at our, let's see, 7 o'clock, and Nails 30 at our 10 o'clock.
Xerox. I see 2 ship of Tu-22s on 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I see him at 24,000.
I thought I saw an SU-22 or 24 in there too.
I also got friendly flight down to our left as well behind us.
Cam 4, close out.
Go for Cam 4.
Cam 4, close out. 2 groups. Group Rock 055 for 68. 25,000 track south. Bogey Outlaw. Group Rock 05074, 25,000 track south. Bogey Outlaw. 2 contacts. 2 contacts, range 11. Looks to be the primary cap in the area. They're sitting about 35 miles north of the current border. Keep an eye on them.
Cam 4, Roger. What'd you label them as? You got, what, east and west?
No groupings. There's only, it's the 2 group cap, I believe. They're separated by about 12 miles.
Cam 4, copy. Xerox. I think we got it. 2 and 1. We'll internally here, east and west. East group's the kind of the one that'll be closest to us when we're up there doing our photo mission.
3.
Say they were 150 for 35, is that what he said?
Alright, so the first group is going to be 065 for 60-ish, right? Just moving my shit around is kind of shitty. It's 2 at 25,000, they're tracking south. Then the other one is 070 for 58. That guy looks like he's at 29, does it look like? Maybe 25. Then also kind of tracking south, just between those 2 SA-10s.
Copy, yes.
So the one's going to be the more issue for us is the east group, but they should be on cap. I don't think we're going to have to worry much about them. I think they'll turn out.
Yeah, and that's what's showing us Tu-22 for me.
Roger, yeah, the 30 on the nails.
Yeah, although now it's showing unknown, so I'll take that back.
Alright, what's the nails?
Nails is just the RWR receiver giving me an indication. So when you look on your HUD, off to the left, right, you see to the 230s.
Make sure you're.
My EW, my HUD. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
So it should be SU-30s, 2 of them.
Got him. I got him.
So you can see it there on your HUD if you have that selected correctly, or on your bottom right down there, the little gauge, the old gauge, the 230s there, or if you have your already up your other page up, you can see it there as well. Your EW page.
Copy.
We were what, 60 miles from waypoint 3? Yeah, so waypoint 3 is the one we gotta just visually see with our pods and take some pictures of the friendly forces. So once we get, actually we're 90 miles from it, sorry. Once we get a little closer, I'll have 2 of us switch off of air to air. 1 will stay on it just to make sure, and 2 will just look and take the pictures.
Yep.
Figured we'd do it on the way in. Then we'll orbit once over if we need to. If not, we'll move out to waypoint 4 from there.
Okay, so lead the 230s. That is the SU-30s. You're right, and it looks like they are escorting Tu-22s, which are kind of orbiting at 24,000. So yeah, only those 2 SU-30s would be a factor at the moment.
Affirmative. Yep. I see the 24,000. I see the 3 targets now. Affirmative. Good. Nice job noticing that. I didn't notice that other one. Thor, just for some practice, what can you tell me the bulls of the bomber down there at 24,000? You know what I'm talking about there, Thor?
Yeah, just trying to figure out which screen to find them on here.
No problem. The easiest one is actually the radar right now. Yeah, you said what?
069 for 79.
Yeah, Xerox. Yep, I'm actually looking at them on my radar. The top left of it once you scroll over it, or if it's locked up. You probably use your SA page, I'm guessing that also works.
Yeah, I just couldn't tell what it was from the radar page. Just tell me on there.
Nope, no, we were just talking about it though. The one lower, the 24,000 one is the bomber.
Yeah, the other one disappeared just right when I went to look for it.
Yeah, they faded for me as well. I think they might be notching close out.
And so once we get take these pictures, once we go to 4, between 4, once we get to 4 and 5, we'll be in a threat ring. If you get fired upon, just remember south immediately.
And just a heads up, waypoint 3 is at something like 20,000, so I've adjusted mine to about 1,000 ATL, or ISL rather. I can see friendly forces on the FLIR.
Well, you know, that's funny that you said that, 'cause it's exactly what I was doing right now, is putting it down.
Yeah, maybe aim for about, let's see, 1,500 elevation is what it looks like at that point. And 4, are you happy with what we just said?
Yeah, I'm just changing it right now. You said waypoint 3, right?
Yeah, waypoint 3, set it to around 1,500.
Currently set to 31,000.
Yeah, if you guys want to, just start taking some nicer pictures there.
Copy.
So you see on the waypoint, you see all the trucks kind of loaded up at the airfield, correct?
Affirm, and I see like 3 groups in the clearing, and some on the junction.
Okay, from waypoint 3, so you got the 2 main groups, and off the left I see the other group out there, correct?
Affirm.
Oh, those are helicopters.
Roger. Oh yeah, I see helicopters lined up on the northwestern side of the airport.
Affirmative.
Alright, what am I missing? My FLIR will not walk out of that waypoint.
So you lowered the altitude on the waypoint, right, in UFC?
Yeah, I lowered it to 1,500, but it's not.
Make sure you enter air to ground or come out of air to air, otherwise it will keep launch and steering as a preferred mode.
See. Okay, there's no smart.
There's also a couple of small transport planes to the southeastern end of the airport as well.
Yeah, I'm looking at those. I don't know. Do you think they're fighter jets? I can't tell. We'll see a little closer. We're still 24.
These are the sort of single-engine passenger transports.
Gotcha. You think they're normally there? Do techs put them in things?
Good question. I don't remember them being there, but they kind of look like that Georgian Air Force transport. And there's a couple of maybe 4 trainer prop planes also on the far end.
Yeah, Xerox on those as well. Alright, we got I got some pictures of those. Text or Bloat, you got some too?
Affirm. Found some Hueys also, next to the Mi-8s. Western end.
Oh, yeah, I see him. Yeah, a bunch of them. Alright, fantastic. 7 miles to go. We'll make one left 360 over. Actually, let's make a right 360. We'll just make a right turn back to waypoint 4 then. And I'll call it.
Roger, you said a right turn towards waypoint 4, yeah?
Yep. So let's count here. We got 4, 5, 6 Hueys, and how many Mi-6s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.
Check.
Take
Yeah,
a
7 Mi-8s, yeah. And 6 Hueys.
We'll count the tanks on the other way. Alright, and we're gonna make a right 30-degree bank turn, and then go back to waypoint 4 in 3, 2, 1, 30 degrees.
Sorry, I was too early on the turn. I'll wait for you guys to cross over.
Oh no, you're all good. Not big deal.
I got a picture of a couple planes, but all I saw was a bunch of bunkers.
No problem. We should have enough. We're almost. Yeah, we're far enough in the turn. I'm gonna put CPL for the next point there, and also change it so we can have a pot on it too. So I'm gonna change the altitude here in a second for it. And going CPL to waypoint 4. Hey, remember this one, do not go north of the line.
3.
Also, this put us closest to the enemy jet, so be aware of that. And the town should also be north of waypoint 4. It'll be north of waypoint 4.
Cam 4, close out.
Cam 4, go.
Cam 4, I'm seeing 4 radar returns and 2 elements. This is definitely the flanker cap that we were expected to see earlier.
Cam 4, roger.
Cam 4, close out. Belay my last. Looks to be 2 groups that are 4-ship heavies.
Cam 4, roger. I'm on scene on the, we're getting nails from a 50. Is that possibly one of them? From our 12 to 1 o'clock.
Negative. 50 would be their AWACS control. Do you have a heading for that, 50?
Confirmed, yep, heady, 50 showing nails, 300.
Cam 4, I have a potential correlation at Kataisi 337 for 142. Single shift 32,000, tracking 270. Looks to potentially be their mainstay. I'll mark it down.
Xerox.
Cam 4, good work.
And 1-3, Gori altitude is 1300.
Thank you. And guessing the friendly unit should be north of it, of the point.
Affirm. Yeah, I spotted a train. Actually,
Yeah,
never mind,
they're just in the town, so if you could find the town up the road, the friendly unit should just kind of, it's all stationary right there.
Copy.
I found an SA site, don't know which one, on the south end of the town. If you go up north of that, and then east, on the east side of the town, there's some tanks out in the, just to the right of the road.
Roger, no joy so far. Is it, there are 2 roads across the river. Is that the eastern one or the western one?
Western one I think is what you're talking about.
Roger.
Close out, Camelot 4. Cam 4, close out, go.
Yeah, now we're getting nails of a pair of 30s. Actually, I think I might have 4 30s ranging from we're just all around 300 heading off of us.
Cam 4, close out. Positive ID, SU-30s. Thank you for the update.
Shladi, I wonder if you could talk me on to what you're seeing. So we're still south of the river though, right? On the pod.
Let's see here. So go from waypoint 4, right? And then go just directly north up kind of towards the valley.
Affirm. And I see the stars of the town. I see some circular tanks.
Yep, so yeah, use the circular tanks. I think some of the stuff is right next to the circular tanks.
Copy, Sergeant.
There's a big circular tank. I don't know if it's the same one you're looking at here, but it's like a military base. Here, it's 161754. Does that help?
Yeah, checking.
$10 miles from target. Thor, how you doing back there?
Oh, I'm just looking around, trying to figure out what you're looking for, what you're looking at.
Well, I'm masking now, so it's not a big deal. No matter though, I did get pictures of it all. We're going to do a left 360 here in about 5 miles.
Copy.
2. I got 3 big tanks next to a building. Is that circular tanks?
It's going to be a bunch of like ground vehicles. You should be able to see them. They're just on the south side of the city of Gobi or whatever it's called. If you can't see them, so I got pictures of it. Alright, let's check left. Left 360, 30 degree. Two.
3.
Can you see where my pod is on the ground? Does that work?
Yeah, I can see your pod on the ground, just aiming at that now.
You see the big lake then? Or not big, it's a small lake, it's circular. I'm aiming at the middle of the lake. It's on the east side of the town, southeast side of the town.
And you're still talking around waypoint 4, right? Elevation about 1500, 2000.
Correct.
I see a train yard directly north of the waypoint. That's between the waypoint and the river. I cannot see a lake at the moment.
Interesting, I'm blinded now, so I can't see anything.
Roger, masking as well.
You might have to look farther north. Did you see the city?
Yeah, affirm. So when I go from waypoint 4 directly north, I see the suburbs of the city and a little train yard with 2 tracks parallel to the river. But that is not in the vicinity of the river bridge. There's 2 roads across the river that are further to the west from where I'm looking, but I'm masking at the moment.
We were supposed to be looking for. I never got the. I didn't understand what we're supposed to be looking for.
Just friendly tanks. So we should be looking for like ground units. Sorry, so like tanks, trucks, SAM units, just things like that. We're just checking on our Georgian allies.
Oh.
But if you guys can't find it, it's fine because I did get screenshots of all of it, I believe, as long as they're working.
And you look at video, right?
So I can see at least another pod with me. I think maybe only one of your pods, maybe two of your pods. Yeah, I see all three.
Yeah, we seem to be in the similar place, so I'm looking at it visually now from the cockpit.
I can't see it quite yet. But yeah, out the HUD I can see it. Yeah, you're in the general area. Alright, unmasking now. You see the big, on the east side of the town, just go east side of the town, that big circular fucking thing, right?
Yeah, do you mean the lake? That's not on the north edge of the river?
Okay, yeah, no, yeah, I can see the lake too. It's a small lake with a road on the right side of it, or a river on the right side of it.
Yes, fine.
Alright, and then right of that, in the open field, is a SAM.
I found it. I found the camp. So we are just on the north bank of the river.
Northeast of it.
Yes, sir. Yeah. And I see like a number of narrow tents and a whole bunch of units, some jeeps, some artillery, Shilkas perhaps, some tanks. We've got 4 tanks at the top, large tanks, then another 4 and another 4 BTRs. Is that the grouping? And there's a command bunker too.
Interesting. That might be different what I see. I see 2 rows of tanks, 5 and 5, left and right, and then a bunch of military buildings.
Okay, Roger. So I see some other group in that case, and that is at grid Mike 263497, and that's on the north bank of the river by the main highway.
Different group. Take pictures of that for me. Thank you. Alright, I'm going to waypoint 5 now. Stay south of the line, don't forget that.
Yeah, I goofed up, coming straight back to south. I was too wide in my turn.
No problem.
Getting a little close there, Cam 4.
Yeah, my bad.
He's looking at it.
Okay, I'm clear.
We gotta keep their eyes on check here sometimes.
Close out.
Thanks, I was too much head down. I'm back on. I'm back with Kurt.
No problem. Alright, let's check 30 degrees left as well. So it's all heading 240, please.
240.
So that lake you were talking about, was it like an oblong bean kind of shaped lake?
Oh, I don't remember if I remember that. I just know it was a smaller lake, and then it had a river off to the right, to the east side of it.
I think the oblong one is the one that I was looking at for, so I was looking at a different place than Schneider.
Okay.
That's funny that we were looking at different lakes. I'm bad at talking people onto those things, but at least we got both sets. That should be good for us then, at least.
Yeah, Roger. I had probably about 18 or 24 units or so, and some command structures.
100% different than mine. Alright, let's switch over to the TAC, and we're gonna go to ARCO, whatever I did, 5? 3? ARCO 3.
Copy.
Is that 5-7 Yankee, right?
Yeah, 5-7 Yankee, and then button 15, radio 2. Alright, 1 is gonna check left, heading back to 231.
2.
I'm catching up with you guys slowly. I'm 12 miles to your 7 o'clock.
No problem. Actually, we're supposed to go to waypoint 5 to like show a force, so let's... It's kind of stupid, but let's go back to waypoint 5. Let's do the mission correctly.
No problem.
Yeah, 2.
CPL waypoint 5.
You got a couple friendlies to our 2 o'clock here.
Alright, 2 o'clock high visual.
Hi.
Alright, Fox 3. Fly safe state.
2 8.1. 8.1.
3 6.9.
173. I thought Laser wasn't going to fly any of these, or some of these, because I think he has herniated disc in his back.
Wait for him.
It's not fun. This is a bad mission for that.
Oh, for sure.
Tell him to get over it. I have like 4 herniated discs with no disc space in one of my rear brace.
Ow.
Just live with the pain. So get used to it.
I'm gonna jump out of the cockpit real fast, Bloke. You can take over. I'll let you know when I'm back.
Roger.
No, nothing is worse than constant back pain.
Amen. Hey Thor, what's the speed in the box you're showing?
I'm 311 right now.
Thank you.
I'm actually just a little fast because I want to try to catch him slowly a little bit.
Roger.
I think he said 0.80 for him, but so I'm 0.80.
Yeah, different.
Ooh, I'm back.
Roger.
Alright, perfect. Arco 3's just down to our left now. We'll check off and go to him real fast.
2,
3.
Close out, Cam 4. Cam 4, close out, send it.
Hey, Cam 4 request, we want to check you out real fast. We're going to go to Arco 3, get some fuel, then we'll continue with our mission.
Cam 4, you are clear for tank route.
Roger, we'll report back.
Arco
Okay, I'm at check left.
Colt 4, request rejoin.
2.
Colt 4,
3, I'll intercept you at the tanker.
1, proceed to pre-contact at 14,000 at 2. Arco 3, 1, Colt 4, request rejoin.
Alright, let's start a descent. I'm gonna pull the power back out in 3, 2, 1.
And 3's got visual tanker.
Roger, yeah, should be down below, isn't behind us now, right?
A-firm, he's heading north at the moment, just over the hills and approaching the river.
Perfect, I'm just gonna do a quick corkscrew left 360 then, tight, and then come down to him.
2.
He should go west here shortly. Let's see, I think Bloat, I got you. I'm at your 11 o'clock.
Roger that, yep. And I'm probably about 3 miles behind the tanker now.
Yeah, visual.
I got visual both.
Thor, if you're still with me, just go echelon left.
2.
And below, you're actually low state. You can go ahead and just hit up right on that tanker.
Roger.
Arco 3, Camelot 4, flight of 3, F-18, 3 miles of trail for port side observation.
Arco 3, Camelot 3, 4-3, approaching for port side basket.
Thor, pulling that power back out. Fuck, dude, it's been a long time since I've had to tank on one of these guys.
Oh yeah. Maybe tanked on the new basket model yet?
Nah, yes.
Roger.
Wait, how new?
They changed the plane model first, but now they actually added a high polygon basket as well, so it actually looks okay.
Oh, okay, that's good. No, I have not.
Okay, I'm sliding back behind him. I'm at 6,000, starting to refuel.
Ready, pre-contact.
No problem. Yeah, we are not far behind you. You're about half a mile from it.
Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact.
Bingo. Bingo.
I think go ahead, yeah, take up to, take 6,000 what the kneeboard says.
You're taking fuel. Return pre-contact.
Take 6,000, yeah, so I'm gonna be at 12,000.
Yep, yep.
Roger.
Well, that's probably too much. Let me see how far the boat is. We gotta go up, back up to the line too.
150.
Yeah, just take up to 10,000, then just get 10,000 in the jet, and we'll dump if we need to.
Roger.
We're also gonna speed up though.
Contact.
I swear he said Aegis 14.
Bingo. Bingo.
Yeah, he did, but they often have it wrong.
He lied.
That's why they're not fighter pilots.
Honestly, the basket and the pod on this one is actually now the best in the game. It's really nice. It even like spreads out when it comes out of the pod. Like into the airstream. And you can actually see the lights on the pod as well from all angles, which is nice.
So they actually made a good improvement. That's interesting.
Nice. Okay, he's doing 276 in the box.
Yeah, we're over here in port. I'm up right off your left.
2 side left. Oh.
Return pre-contact.
Yeah, it's gonna take a couple hundred more.
Contact. You're taking fuel. Transfer complete. Disconnect.
Texaco 3, Camelot 4-3, satisfied, moving to starboard observation.
Arco 3, Camelot 4-1. Port stabilization, move to pre-contact. Switch to safe, nose cold.
Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact.
Oh, it does come out weird. It expands.
Yeah, it's neat. It's a much thinner rim as well, which I think is a bit more realistic than the other ones.
Arco 3-1. Colt 4. Arco 3-1. Chicks in tow. 1 mile trail at 13,000. Contact.
Sorry, I'd called
You're
it.
taking fuel. Return pre-contact. Contact. You're taking fuel.
Arco 3, Camelot 4-1, report rejoined, satisfied. Thank you for the fuel. Moving to starboard reform.
Go 342, moving to port basket for pre-contact.
That's Radio 1.
Arco 3, Cam 24, moving to port side basket for recon. No wonder he wasn't talking to me.
Ready, pre-contact. Cleared contact. Contact. You're taking fuel. Return pre-contact. Contact. You're taking fuel.
You said go to about 10,000, right?
Yeah, 10,000 pounds would be perfectly fine.
Transfer complete. Disconnect.
Arco 3-1, Cam 42.
Camelot 2's recon complete RTB.
Satisfied.
Nice. How was it?
Fantastic. Once
Pretty
you're
good, we got
back
some
in
good
place there,
screenshots.
Thor, we'll
We'll,
start climbing up. We'll start going
put 'em somewhere.
north to re-intercept the line where you're flying there. Hey, look like you're saddled up there. We're gonna go a little bit of power in the box here, and we're gonna start climbing.
Arco 3, Camelot 4, out of here. Thank you for the fuel. Good day.
I'm gonna go back up to 30.
Close up. Camelot 4, we're done with tanker ops, heading back to our route to finish up.
Camelot 4, closeout has you loud and clear. Continue. And Chem 4, it looks like that 2 group of 4 contact heavies has since flown across the border to the west and then to the northwest, maintaining Russian airspace.
Camelot 4, yeah, we got a Xerox. Also showing needles of a 29 at 355 from me.
Chem 4, closeout, potential correlation, raw 003, 108, 29,000, hot, bogey, sniff, flanker. Chem 4, did you say it was a 29 or 27 nils?
29 nails, 2-9er. That's a good correlation.
How did you get a 29 nails at 104 miles?
Magic. Let's set that tack in back to the boat 71 X-ray just in case we need it.
Sweet.
Shallowing out the climb a little bit for speed, going up to about 3.5, 4 degrees. We'll just stop at 28. That's actually part of our altitude block, so we'll stop at 28. Angels 28.
Roger.
Hello, Gravedigger. Nice to see you. Welcome.
I'll go back up to Mach 0.85 this time. 0.85.
3.
2. Y'all got faster jets than must be that sexy.
Yep, probably. I'm gonna CPL to waypoint 5 in 3, 2, 1. Checking left.
3. Schlati, are you on tack blim or nav blim on the CPL?
Say again?
Are you using the tack blim or nav blim for your CPL?
I actually don't know what you're talking about, so that's
Roger.
interesting. No, just wait.
So the jet default, this is in HSI aircraft settings, and the jet defaults to tack blim, which allows it to overbank over 30 if you're doing enough airspeed. So I was in tack blim myself, so my jet went like 40 degrees almost to catch up with you. I was just checking.
Oh shit, I've never actually used that.
Yeah, when normally when I'm lead, I make sure that I'm in nav, and when I'm following, I typically leave it in tack so I can allow it to like speed up the turn a little bit.
Alright, so show me how to find that. So HSI.
Yeah, Roger. HSI aircraft, and then on the left, second button from the top, you've got tack blim. If you do nav blim, it will limit it to hard limit of 30, but regardless of speed.
Alright, so HSI data, aircraft, and then what? I don't see it on here.
Sorry, yes, HSI data, then aircraft, and then on the left hand side, second button from the top, should say tack blim.
Oh, tack blim, yeah. Okay, interesting. I've never actually used that.
Roger.
Shit, you need to learn something new every day.
Yeah, it's neat when you're like when I was when I was too far away from you guys because I made a wrong turn. It helped me catch up a bit faster without too much hustle. But it needs you to go like quite fast to overbank.
Interesting.
Hey, which way is set? Which way is not set? If it says tack blim, you're in tack blim.
Yeah, if it says tack blim, which is the default, then it will allow overbanking, and that's the default. And if you click it and it says nav blim, then you're in navigation.
Roger, I see.
About 15 miles from waypoint 5. Once we hit waypoint 5, I'm just going to go directly CPL to the Teddy.
Roger.
Hey, Gravedigger, I've been playing since 2020. played some sims before, but had a long break before that. So we've been flying with the CSG-3 ever since 2020.
Yeah, I am full mill and I cannot break.
You got boards out, maybe?
Nope. It's got to be a curve thing, but my curve's set pretty close to.
What's your
going into
RPM in the jet right now?
.94.
Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna pull my Mach back to, what are you doing right now?
0.89.
I'm at 0.85. Okay, I'm gonna bring it back to 0.8 then, just to make it easier for you.
The same thing with laser too. I don't know what it is. He keep it up, but his cans look like they're coming on.
I'm at Mach 0.8 now.
I'm at 8.5.
Thor, have you tried your, you know, the input monitoring stuff? Can you see it right on that cutoff point? If you do right control return.
And I'm checking left towards the Teddy.
Three.
All Camelot flights. Camelot 4 is now feet wet, mission complete, RTB.
Nice work. Did you guys get an intercept?
Negative. Were we supposed to?
Yeah, I'll have to see what happened.
I'd say I'd go back, but it's already been long enough.
I think we just need to rerun the mission. That's what I think.
Just start it over.
How about you, Gravedigger? How have you been playing DCS, or are you just getting into it? What's your deal?
Close out, Camelot 4.
Cam 4, close out.
Alright, Camelot 4, we are feet wet, RTB.
Camelot 4, switch marshal.
Let's go primary button 3. We'll call in once we're at 50 though.
3. I see a friendly F-16, our 7 o'clock.
Is it Millie?
It could be, because it's doing some weird things right now. It's in the cons and it's doing a roller coaster.
Well, that sucks. I guess we were supposed to be intercepted. I don't think we did.
No, and even with my transgression, almost.
Nah, you still had a few miles. I was watching it.
Oh, good.
I never got me.
I did a split as faster than I could say I was doing it.
We're just keeping the Russians on their toes.
Rough Rider 202, see you at 11.
Rough Rider Marshal, got you at 10. Take Angels 2, report established.
202 will report established at position 3 at Angels 2.
Let's go ahead and check our fence out.
3 fence out at 7-9.
1 fence out at 8.
2 fence out. Defense at I2.
Camelot 1. Let me last.
Hey, we got a few minutes, and I'm gonna go check on something. I'll be right back.
Roger.
Rough Rider 202, establish overhead position 3, Angels 2.
202, signals Charlie, switch tower.
202, signal Charlie, switch towers.
Back.
Welcome back. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you, Schley, are you using the helmet mod?
Fuck, I don't remember if I turned it back on. Yeah, I think I am though.
Copy. I was just wondering if it's the mod or if it's the new patch, but it always, like all of the helmet stuff seems a little bit too fuzzy. Like it seems like it's always over bright, you know, like when it gets fuzzy. But even at the lower brightness, it's just not as sharp as it used to. I think maybe that's deliberate.
Just how the helmets look.
Yeah, literally with like the fonts in the helmet, they're just a little bit thicker, just a little bit fuzzier. The HUD is perfectly sharp, but the helmet is not.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying.
Yeah, I got about the same.
Copy. And Thor, are you using the mod or no?
I think so. I think I have it.
So we've got the colors in the helmet, like the blue A and B and C on the jets.
Yes.
Okay, copy. Yeah, so I wonder if that's the mod. I might test that out tomorrow. And in fairness, if it is deliberate, then it's probably more realistic. I really doubt that it would be pin sharp in the helmet.
It probably is these days, but
yeah,
probably not back when the sea was flying.
Exactly.
Uh-oh. Just saw a little tiny flicker. Desync got Schletter's jet.
I got you both good. Maybe just a blip.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. Who do you think it was?
Я хочу торт.
It's the Viper, and it's not a player.
It's funny, it said F-18. Oh, they didn't.
It did, but I'm guessing that's just the trigger, right? And maybe that F-16 is an accidental test aircraft or something.
Oh, okay.
Oh, in fact, I wonder if Tex asked Merlin to spawn, you know, a blue unit to go and mess with the space.
Oh, interesting. Maybe that's why. That's when we're supposed to get intercept or something.
Had to put us on a war footing at some point.
That's right.
Yeah, I figured somebody would get shot at or something.
You know, one thing I always forget to put to set up on my jet is guard receive on one of the radios. Never ever do it. I know we don't really use it, but it'd be kind of fun if we did, and if this was actually only happening on guard, you had to monitor it.
Ooh, very true. Usually in the United States, guard is just a bunch of people meowing.
Gotcha.
We do use it to find if aircraft are on the wrong frequency. We use it for that a lot.
Nice. And do the civilian radios like automatically always receive it, or no?
No. And so most of the time, when like if I need to find an ELT, an emergency locator transmitter, looks like a plane crashes or something happens, and I had to ask the airliners to look for it, like to try to figure out where it's at, they have to switch their comm to it. They're usually not monitoring it the whole time.
Roger.
Some do, some don't. And I don't monitor it all the time either. The approach control has to, and center has to. Towers don't always. So when I'm working downstairs, I have to, but when I'm working in the tower, I don't.
Gotcha.
Alright, flight steady state.
7.2.
36.9.
Right. Set bingo down to 4,000.
Three set.
Rush Rider Marshall, Camelot 4, flight of 3 Charlies, marking mothers 05050, Angels 28, low state 6.9.
Let's go on station, standby.
Alright, we're gonna start, let's go pull power in 3, 2, 1, and start descending. Oh, I did a little fast for you guys, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. My aircraft just will not trim today, like even though the only asymmetrical thing is the pod. Gets kicked about by the wind a lot.
That's never fun. That's absolutely the worst part about not leading.
Himmelon 4, Rough Rider Marshall, loud and clear radar contact. Case 1 recovery expected. Mother's altimeter 3027, BRC 079er. You can expect Angels 2 report seeing the intent.
Alright, Angels 2, you said BRC 079er?
079er.
079er is set in the box, and let's check just slightly right here and start going down a little bit, 7 degrees down.
3.
Oh, that's an F-16.
Are you with us, Thor?
Yeah, I'm just trying to. I just can't get my brake right. Just stay with.
Yeah, I was honestly, I was watching, I was laughing. I should have waited for you to respond. It's funny, I keep a little power in for you. I'm surprised you're not having an easier time of it. Fly it. Let's just throw those hooks down.
1 and 2 good hook.
And 3, you're a good hook. Alright, check right to heading back 255.
2, 3.
Altitude. Altitude.
I'm going to start slowly pulling the nose up, putting power in to capture 250 when we need to.
2, 3.
Marshal 2.
Affirmative.
Fire Marshal, see you at 10.
Switch to radar, flooding.
Come on 4, Rough Rider Marshal. Unclear radar contact. Take Angels 2, report established.
210.
Say again?
Did you switch to radar?
Never do.
Did not know that. You guys did that.
I know a lot of people do. I just don't. I never found it that necessary to do so.
Well, we're at about 1870 right now. Just. I don't know what the alt is right now.
That's fine. When I switch over to it, it stays the same the entire both times.
Really?
I'm gonna check slightly right.
3, 2. So when I switched to B-alt, I went to 2010.
Yeah, mine shows 2010 either way.
Did you turn your radar altimeter on?
Yep.
That's right. No, I mean not the switch, but the knob. Right?
The knob, yeah. Yeah, I always set it at 200.
Weird.
Hey, it's check left.
3.
There's definitely some things I'm sure you're supposed to do that I don't really do.
Yeah, I just wonder why yours doesn't switch like your altimeter doesn't change. It's interesting.
Now it changes by 10 feet. So it's 1980, and I switch down to radar, and it goes down 10. Hey, leveling out the turn.
Shoot. You get the same thing, Blue?
I'm on radar at 1830 at the moment. But I always have
just about locked up.
I always have a habit of double checking my or resetting rather my radar altimeter after takeoff, because sometimes during startup it will just get jammed at like some unknown reading.
Hey, we're overhead. We're gonna start left turn.
3, 2.
Camelot 4, overhead, Angels 2.
Signal up 4. Signal is Charlie. Switch tower.
210.
Hey, button 1. Alright, so we're going to commence at 290. 290. We'll go down to 800 feet, 350 in the box. I'm going to dump just a little fuel here.
Yeah, I started dumping a little bit back. A little bit early.
Alright, again 290, we're coming up on her. Actually, I'll do 270, I don't know what I was thinking there. And we'll commence here.
Text laser.
Go.
Shoot.
Hey, do you want us to populate the screenshots someplace?
Yeah, we were just putting ours in 14 media. If you want to put on, I think I made an after action channel in the Cold Steel thread. If you want to put them there, that's probably better.
Sounds good.
There's 350 and come up on 800. And checking left.
Two.
You're right, Thor.
Having these little micro lockups going on, and it's freaking me out because
I saw that.
It's flooding.
You're locking me up, did you say?
And no, my screen's locking up. Just
oh, interesting. Yeah, don't go type then if you need to.
I've had this happen on this server before. What's this server? Been a long time. Especially right into the sun, that would be bad.
Indeed.
Bingo. Bingo.
Wow, dude, the other flights are still far the fuck out there, dude.
Hey, firm. I think laser is the only one down at the moment.
Yeah. Shallow out slightly.
Bingo. Bingo.
Shine a little more. I second guess my math. I think my first math was correct. It should have been 290.
All good.
Bingo. Bingo.
Yeah, Thor, I can definitely see your little micro stutters every now and then.
Alright, we're coming up on a course line. And 279, going to it now.
Bingo. Bingo.
Hey, nice flight. Make sure it's on the deck safely. See you down there.
no idea what that was. Did you see that bloat?
I did. Don't worry. I'm safe. Just slightly below you.
Bingo. Bingo.
Two's the brake.
Please in the back.
Hey, Thor 207. I just want to thank you for your service.
210 beam.
Battle contact. Aircraft in the grooves, 3/4 mile, call the ball.
210, Hornet ball, 3.5.
Approaching light path. Coming right. Coming right for center line. Approaching center line, on glide path on center line, bringing it. Yeah, looks like a 4-1.
On the beam.
201, pound copy. Aircraft in the grooves, 3/4 mile, call the ball. You're a little low. Power. Wave off.
I have no idea what that was. It just dropped out of the sky.
Don't worry.
Boat in the wind by any chance?
No.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Aircraft in the groove, 3/4 mile, call the ball.
201, Hornet ball, 3-2.
Roger. You're a little high, come down, your left center line, come around. Wave off.
201, continue upwind.
20.
207, you are clear downwind.
207.
For those of you bozos on the deck, you can tune 66.80 FM for some oldies. You're welcome.
Say again.
66.80 FM. .201, clear downwind.
So I just realized we've got 12 down the angle and 9 from starboard. That would do it. Paddles 201.
207.
207, paddles contact. And 201, 207, check your weight.
Wade's good. I think there's 9 from starboard.
(201), clear downwind.
201.
Yep, you do have right 9 from start. 12 down the angle.
201.
Give me that FM freak again there.
207, 3/4 mile call ball.
207. 207.
You're high, you're high.
Waving off.
3.7.
207, waving up.
207, continue upwind. For those on the deck, it's 66.80 FM. I'm not liable for what you do with that information.
Tower paddles, is there any way you can turn the boat into the wind? What's our course right now?
202, I might. Let me see. Which way do you need it?
Well, right now we're getting 9 knot crosswind from starboard.
If you can tell me what bearing you needed, I can change it.
This thing's just dropping out of the sky as soon as I make that turn to the boat.
Yes, sir. It's a very challenging wind.
What's our current heading?
Current heading 079er. Seeing the winds from 124 at 10.
Yeah, we probably want to point at 124. Let's give these guys another shot. If they can't, then we'll turn.
Turning 124 at 10. 99. All aircraft in the pattern. Spin.
201.
Is that 1,200 feet? Is that the spin pattern?
I think so, yeah.
Rough Rider turning. Are we really about to max perform an aircraft carrier?
Did anybody turn the boat into the wind with the F10 menu?
We're doing it now, actually.
Yeah, we're doing it right now.
Covered.
Yeah, we had 9 from starboard there for a minute, but I didn't see an F10 menu item, but I think Merlin's got it.
Yeah, Merlin's turning it into the wind now.
At 201 position, 1,200 feet.
Camelot 2 didn't need to happen. I guess the rest of these scrubs needed to happen, so we'll turn it for you guys.
Roger, I'm surprised you guys got on the deck in one piece.
Wasn't really a problem for us. I mean, there was a little bit of crosswind, but maybe it just wasn't blowing at the time. I'm not sure. We dumped fuel to make sure we were at the proper weight, so I don't know if that's got anything to do with it.
No, same. I'm at 2,200 now.
I'm at 34,000 pounds, so.
Wolf, I guess he hit hard on his first go around. He had the left main landing gear damaged, but he was able to trap on his third try, so we'll have to get maintenance to replace that left main landing gear. So he don't have to ferry a whole new jet out. We got those parts in, right, Tech?
I hope so. I don't know if they can get it fixed in a week, though.
Oh, they can do that shit in one night, bro. Trust me, I've seen it done.
Laser for animal for laser.
Go for laser.
Thank you for your service.
Laser for animal.
Animals here.
Thank you for your cervix.
Thank you. Thank you for your support, loser.
Hey, animal, we turned it into the wind just for you, buddy.
Hey Thor, what's your position at the moment?
Finally.
We wouldn't want you to attempt trying to land in it.
I am just about to get out of here.
Oh yeah, I see.
Thank you.
It's looking a lot better now, boys. We got 30 down the deck and down the angle and 6 from starboard.
Got any BRC?
6 from starboard is doable.
BRC is 124.
I'm not gonna say anything, but the rest of us did make it.
I think I probably would have if Merlin didn't turn it like a second before I was during my beam.
Yeah, I already shamed them, slutty. They don't need that double whammy.
Oh, sorry, I was taking a pee.
It's all good. And paddles to
Laser,
0.
yes they do.
$201 tower, go.
201 is geared down at 600 feet, 2 miles behind the Teddy. Permission to come straight in.
201, you are clear for straight in.
201.
Permission to clear downwind.
207, clear downwind.
Aircraft from Guru, it's a quarter mile, call the ball.
201, call the ball 18.
Roger, ball, you're on glide path, approaching center line. On center line, on glide path. Little power. And looks like a one wire. Good.
Fuel low. Fuel low.
A little easier that time?
Yeah, for sure. It's still 6 knots down the angle, but yeah, straight in is easier.
Fuel low. Fuel low.
207.
207, paddle contact.
Fuel low. Fuel low. Bingo. Bingo.
How did that feel, Bloat? Was that better?
Oh yeah, for sure, much better. Much better. But it does kick you about a little bit.
Fuel low.
Yeah.
Fuel low.
Yeah, numbers look better.
Bingo. Bingo. Fuel low. Fuel low.
207, 3/4 mile, call.
207, one ball, 2.1.
Chief,
You are on glide path approaching center line.
Bingo.
Come right, slight.
Bingo.
Copy. Will Chalker
A
now
little
in
right,
place.
come a little right. You're drifting left, come right. On glide path. Approaching center line, come left, Center line on glide path. Hold what you got. Little power. Bolter, bolter.
Bingo. Bingo.
Thor, this is Darnell. Thank you for your service.
Request
You
refueling.
have to thank my family for my.
Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy.
Hey, Merlin, what was that freak again?
207.
66.80 FM.
Zero 68 decimal 0, is that what you said?
66.80 FM.
Requesting down.
207, clear down.
beam.
07, Palace contact.
You got this, Thor.
Three-quarter of a mile, call the ball.
207 horn ball, 1.4.
Okay, you're drifting left. Come right. You're a little high. Approaching glide path. You're on glide path. Hold it there. Approaching center line. Come left. Wave off, wave off.
.207, clear downwind, wind stable.
Super light now.
Thor, you want to go
Yeah.
one more time? If you can't get it, go get some fuel.
I need to go get gas now, probably.
I think you can do one more.
It's too light with that wind. It's just pushing the tail way left.
Thor, you want to give it one more go, and if you miss this one, go get some fuel.
I think I'm gonna have to go get some fuel now. It's too light. Getting pushed all over. Right before the ramp.
Copy on. Go ahead and head to, I think it's Arco 1. Tex, Arco 1, what's the tanker for the carrier?
Yep, Arco 1.
Battles, you should have an F-10 trigger to launch Arco 1.
It should already be up, is it not?
It's not.
Dory, you gotta try one more time. Arco's not up.
Is he still one?
Yeah, you've got 99 miles to the other
207, exit
tanker.
the pattern, re-establish Angels 2.
I won't make that.
Let's get you some gas, get you home.
Okay, actually they're launching a tanker for you now.
How do I launch it? Is there a way I can launch it?
No, you may have to get Merlin to do one with Olympus or somebody with Olympus spawn one in.
He's already on the cat. He's spinning up.
I didn't think there was a trigger for that. Has he been on the cat the whole time?
I can't remember him being on the cat.
No, he is not, because we landed and he wasn't there.
Copy. Is he at least on cat 1 or 2?
Yeah, he's on 1.
He's on cat 1. 4 paddles, Arco 1 spinning up, he's on cat 1. Say your fuel.
11.
Refueling complete.
1.1.
So I thought I had him set to spawn in like 30 minutes after mission start.
I think he's stuck, bro, because he's just, the marshaller's trying to tell him to pull forward. So
yeah.
that, he's
Flo,
not
can you throw one up with Olympus?
Yeah, I'll try it.
207, just fly max conserve in orbit. We're going to try to throw one up there using Olympus. The Arco 1's kind of stuck on cat 1 right now.
Paddles line, get him a tanker.
Merlin, go ahead and take over for him, giving him the, I'm not going to do it from paddles, you tell him where to go, where the tanker's.
You got it.
I got 900 pounds.
So are you on mids?
Mids P. Mids B or mids A? I'm gonna have to come in. I'm gonna have to try to come in. Let's get back behind the boat. It's already up. I'm trying to go straight in. I got 800 pounds.
Thor, there is an S3 heading in the same direction as you. And flight level 6000. Can you get to him? He's right on your nose now.
Is 800 pounds?
I have 800 pounds.
No, you don't have. You have to turn to the boat.
Paddles.
Cam 4-2, there's a tanker 9 miles at your 328.
Cam 1 initial. And BRC I think is 120.
Cam 1, that's correct. Updated BRC 120.
No, we're flying 120.
Thor, that
offset
S3,
from
can
the
you
boat.
see it? I'm setting it to 5,000 feet right now. He's coming right to left on your 11 o'clock.
Yeah. What's his frequency?
Crap, 1 second. Radio frequency 12400, 12400, he's Texaco 1.
Yeah, turn left there, Thor. Left. Just don't listen to me, don't listen to me. Sorry, yeah, you see it.
Yeah, it's straight ahead, right?
Oh yeah,
Olympus
216 beam.
Paddle come.
Thor, if you can quickly drop those tanks.
200 beam. 200 pedals contact.
And Thor, he's doing 255 knots at 5,000 feet exactly.
211 beam.
Air Captain Guru, 3/4 mile, call the ball.
216 1 ball, take 19.
Roger ball, you're a little high. You're left of center line, come right. Come right. Approaching glide path, approaching center line, hold there. On center line, on glide path. Looking good, on center line, on glide path. Bring it. Bolt or bolt?
I don't think I'm gonna make it.
You can do it, brother.
120 pounds.
216, clear downwind, wind stable.
200, 3/4 mile, call the ball.
200 hard ball, 37.
Roger ball, you're on glide path, you're left of center line, come right. On glide path, come right. Little power.
Put that paddle in.
Looks like a one wire.
Air brake, air brake.
Air brake, air brake.
211 Hornapole.
Roger ball, you are far left of center line, come right. Little power.
Contact.
You're on glide path.
Don't worry about it, Thor.
Approaching center line.
This is
on
not.
glide path, on center line.
You.
Don't step. Looking good, little power.
Alright, launch recovery.
211, clear downwind, wind stable.
Launch recovery, Bird.
Yeah, Blood, I thought he was way too low, 800 pounds. No way he's gonna get to a tanker.
Yeah. I thought it hit at 1200 when Merlin spawned it.
216 1 ball, say 2.2.
Hey, Brian, the ship's moving. Wave off, wave off.
He'll be very disappointed himself.
Yeah, not his fault that the tanker didn't launch though, so that's, yeah, that should be on him.
Merlin paddles, you read?
Yep, here you
Yeah, the ship's turning, let's, can we get it back into the wind, or do we have to go around?
Yeah, let me try to get it turned. I don't know what's going on.
You guys can set by the ego slot.
Alright, boat's moving again. Steering back to 120.
Ford didn't make it, or what?
No, he was a few hundred yards behind the S3 when he had eject. lost everything.
Yeah, that I don't know about that. There was no recovery tanker. That's kind of messed up.
Yeah, when he had 800 pounds of fuel, he should have just tried it again. He didn't have enough fuel to try that mini tanker.
They should have just had him come in and land, try again. I don't know why he went.
Yeah. It's okay though. Yeah, I mean he almost made it. He was pretty close.
Almost doesn't count.
Oh, and horseshoes and hand grenades.
216, can I come in, or should I do another pass?
Why don't you come on straight in?
216, what?
Ship stabilizing, you got 30 degrees down the angle, 6 from starboard.
Okay, I have some complaints about this.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I've
line,
already said
to
Tex we shouldn't count this. This was way too many things that didn't work.
Approaching center line.
Um,
A little low, bring it up to 50.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go get gas.
Yeah, the recovery
BRC actually wasn't 124.
Center line on glide path.
The recovery tanker was stuck.
It was 120.
Cut 1. It was supposed to launch 30 minutes into the mission, but it was actually stuck and it only spawned after we landed. So, and it never actually took off, so we had to spawn you one with Olympus. And I spawned one, Merlin spawned one, and that was way too late. You know, there should have been a tanker overhead, so don't worry about it, man.
216 handball.
Well, the other problem I was having was when they so obviously the wind was bad at first, right?
I mean, the wind was
had some problems there.
The wind is bad now as well. 6 from starboard, you would not be recovering that.
Come left and bring it down.
Well, what really got me was when I asked for a new BRC, they said 124, and it wasn't. It was 120.
Yeah.
And so I was way off, coming to my turn anyway.
I was flying to 124 as well, because that's what Merlin said the boat was turning to, but...
Okay,
I just couldn't get over to the center line, and once I did, I was...
Welcome back, 216.
Losing too much altitude.
Yeah, it's actually heading 109 now, the boat. Which
is it really?
Yeah. So it's 109 magnetic, 116 true. And
so why didn't we have a F10 menu for that?
I don't know. I don't know, because normally it is.
I looked, I didn't see it.
I wonder if it's just on. I think Merlin must have turned it with. He must have turned it with what's it called, combat arms, because there isn't an F10 menu for it. And if he had one, for example, then there wouldn't be 6 from starboard. Like that's not.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't worry, man. It's not on you, this one. I've already said to the guys that shouldn't count.
If I have to, I'll ferry a boat back or jet back. Do it this weekend.
It sucks. Though you were so close to it.
Yeah, I know. And
I was calling ready pre-contact when the jet stopped.
Yeah, you know what else is annoying is the tanker that I spawned was actually to your left, and I kind of started turning it so it would not run away from you, and I had it set to 250. But when Merlin spawned his, which is the one that you were actually on, or you were trying to get to, that defaulted to 300 knots.
I'm not qualified.
So.
Oh, I was at 450 or 410 or something. I couldn't catch it. You're like, I gotta slow down. I'm gonna run out of gas. What's that?
Laser wants you to take over paddles again.
Yeah, that's
coming.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, BRC is 1090. When this is the true heading.
99 BRC is 109er magnetic.
Is everybody else still in the air? Or anybody else still in the air?
Yeah, there's a few.
There's one flight, yeah. What's up, CPAP?
Guess I'll have to get used to CPAP.
I know.
Right now, let's take some pictures of these guys coming in.
Roger. I'm on paddles, so I'll shut up.
Works. I'll shift in our channel then.
No. Oh, you're perfectly fine here. I was just saying I will shut up. Not you. I'm just saying I'm
He's
gonna
like,
go
shut
on
up,
mute.
I'm on paddles.
Yeah, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just muting here so I can be on the radio.
No, I just gone up to them to tell them to get in slightly picture perfect formation.
Who's got his boards out? 208. Who's that?
User for in the break.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
beam. Paddles contact. Animal, you have 30 down the angle and 6 from starboard, so come wide. You got it.
Choose your 4 beam.
Paddles contact.
to beam.
Paddles contact. Aircraft in groove. Call the ball.
203-25.
Roger ball. Come right for lineup. Slightly high. Right for lineup. Four wire. Red deck. Aircraft in groove. Call the ball.
218 in the groove, 3.6.
Roger ball. Right for lineup. You're almost on glide path. On glide path. Right for lineup. On center line. On glide path. Two wire, nice. Red deck, aircraft in the groove, come right for lineup.
204, Hornet ball, 3.0.
Roger ball, center line and on glide path. Green deck. Nice trap, 3 wire. Red deck, aircraft in the groove, right for lineup. Aircraft in the groove, call the ball.
20 right, Hornet ball, 2.0.
Roger ball, right for lineup, you're almost on glide path. On glide path, right for lineup. Little high. Wave off, wave off.
Oops.
No problem, clear downwind. Who was that, Modex, please? Aircraft in the pattern, what's your Modex?
Yes, Sods, he's 208, 208.
Roger.
Deck boss 218, request permission to go to elevator 4.
Granted.
Last calling station, taxi your discretion. While you're at it, give Arco 1 a love tap.
At 208 paddles.
Everybody, when you're on the deck, put your chocks on. On the deck, put chocks on or we'll start blowing up.
.208 a beam.
208 paddles contact, go wide, you have 6 from starboard, so make a wider turn.
Copy that.
208, call the ball.
208, we're at ball 1.4.
Roger, ball, right for lineup. You're on center, on a glide slope. Approaching center line. Keep what you got. Nice correction, 3 wire. I think that's everybody.
99, deck boss, recovery window closed.
Right,
99, all jets, block and chalk. Meet you downstairs.
Cool.
Sorry about that, Thor. I don't know what the heck happened with that Arco that should have launched 2 hours ago.
Yeah, I think we also made some bad calls together because I told Thor to first to go recover one more time, then we told him to grab a tanker, then we told him to grab a different tanker, and then we spawned the tanker 300 knots cold. So I would probably say we should scratch this one.
I did give him a tanker, but I didn't.
Yeah, no,
I've never done it at Olympus to set it up.
Same here. So we both spawned tankers, and then I was like, oh shit, Olympus defaults.
He went for mine though.
He did.
He did go for mine, so he did find it, and then I watched him. Like, he got up to the basket, put it down, and then he just launched the rescue bird. And it's like, what's going on? I see him like 500 feet, 400 feet, 300 feet.
I originally started going towards bloats, and then somebody said, no, it's off to your right.
Yeah.
So I started going that way.
That didn't help.
And that one was actually moving quite a bit faster than the one bloat put in.
It was. I then slowed it down, but it was too late. So yeah, it's.
Yeah. I got to the basket with like 20 pounds, and I don't think I quite got hooked on the basket, and it just dropped off.
Yeah. As soon as you turn the nozzle up as well, it drops the pressure in the tank. So you'd be lucky if you get it to 400 pounds, to be honest.
Yeah. So the only other couple things I'll mention is when we turned to the boat and said that the base or the BRC was 124, it was actually 120. So that
was actually 109 in the end.
Yeah, because
it ended up being 109.
Yeah, when we got there, we were at 120 and the ship was pointed way off to the left. So I don't know if it was trying to turn to get back on its original. And I the air boss script somehow was jacked up because I didn't even have the option to turn it into the wind in the F10 menu.
Yeah, there was no F10.
So I don't know if that's something that frag orders screwed up exporting and importing the mission, but I'll double check that.
It's very possible it did that as well. Yeah. I also moved it in Olympus. There's a possibility that may have broken it as well.
No, I checked before. So I checked before you even looked into it, and there was no menus on there. So I think it's frag orders probably.
Okay.
Yeah, double check a handful of the triggers just to make sure, and the ones I looked at look good. I didn't even think to look at the script ones.
Before we get into too much of the Tacview, can I give my first debrief point and ask a question here?
Sure.
Merlin.
Yes.
I appreciate everything you do. What the fuck was going on with the launch order?
That's a great question. My biggest problem was Lot ATC was not even showing anybody on the deck. I couldn't see who was who or who was anywhere.
Okay, so you weren't looking in DCS.
I wasn't able to. No, I was going through Lot ATC and it was showing nothing. I didn't see anybody on the deck until 4 people had launched.
Okay, because Darnell was on Cat 3 for a good 25 minutes, ready to launch. Asked for it twice and was told to stand by. And then and I was on 4 while he was on 3, and we were just watching 1 and 2 launch. I was like, all right.
I literally could not see you.
I was convinced Darnell pissed you off at some point. I was
no.
No, okay. So it was a Lot ATC thing?
That was a Lot ATC thing. I even told Texas, like, hey, I don't see anybody on the deck, and I'm only seeing you after you take off. And then it randomly decided to show everybody on the deck after 4 people launched.
So at what point do we say, hey, we're just going to take off, we're done?
At that point, If I'd forgotten you 3 times, just say whatever. Launching Cat 3. We still love you.
Okay.
Because I mean, it was because I'm sitting out there for a half hour by myself, flying in circles. You know, it's like, all right, well, like just leave, guys. Like, go. Who cares?
Yeah, if there's ever a situation where you feel like you have been ignored or missed, it's because you've been missed, not because you've been ignored.
Gotcha.
Also, Tex, if you want the MP3 of the recordings that I had for the Tacview, I do have it sync up at the beginning if you want to add that in.
I mean, we're already super late on this thing, so I don't. If anybody has anything specific they want to see, these AI F-16s going after the SU-27s is pretty funny. If you guys want to watch that.
Yeah, I was wondering if this was. My bet was we were talking about it on the way out. Well, first of all, they were doing amazing roller coasters, and you could see it in cons because cons started at 17,000, so you could see them taking off. And I was like, or somebody said, you know, maybe you guys are spawning it in Olympus to start triggering the intercepts or something.
Yeah. No, they're the trigger for any of the blue groups to go weapons free was they had to be damaged. So I don't know if they pulled too much G or something, but this dude's hilarious because he's like 2 missiles, guns, loops out in front of him. This SU-27 is just like, what the hell are you doing? Like he never went hot.
Is that ROM? Is that one of the Romanian F-16s?
Yeah.
Maybe he's just best friends with the dude that got shot down.
Maybe so, but then he goes over here and gets
dude.
back to my SA-11 or something. I don't know. What is that?
15.
So what was supposed to come at us there, Tex, or intercept us?
Yeah, so it was the bomber group. This
we were tracking Tu-22s escorted by 34s or 30s, yeah.
Basically, this group right here. There was 4 Tu-22s with escorts, and then 4 Su-24s with escorts. And they basically came down here and just orbited in South Ossetia until you guys crossed. There was a zone somewhere in here that then they pushed.
Yes, I almost
think when you guys hit the zone for them to push, I think y'all were headed to the tanker. And that
was pretty close.
The thought was you guys would have followed the northern route back, and then closeout would have vectored you to intercept, but it just didn't.
We would not have had had gas for that.
Yeah.
Well, you were pretty close there.
I was so close. I as soon as I like Schlati said, you know, make sure you stay within the bounds. I looked at my sequence line. I was like, oh shit! I did a split as so fast. I don't know.
Yeah, well, and the border is like they were in Georgian airspace at that point. Like the Russian border's way up here.
Yes, that's right, because that's actually South Ossetia.
Yeah. So where were you at, Blue?
It was you were just showing.
We were over in Gori.
Just scroll back a little bit.
Back when we were in Gori there.
It's a previous. Oh yeah,
it's right there.
That's right. Yeah, that's it. Oh. So I was taking pictures of these tanks down there.
One of the I don't know if that's power lines or if that's the border.
I think that's pretty close to the border.
You can see the. You can't. I think it's that river.
The border is that. Yeah, the border is.
You can see it.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, the dotted line here. Yeah. And the line in the F10 and on lot ATC was about 4 to 5 miles off the border, just to give some buffer there. Actually, if that's what you were looking at.
Could you hold on here for a second? Could you zoom into those blue units there? Thanks. So this is showing this. Sorry, Schlati. This is what I managed to capture. These guys, because they were just east of the little elongated lake, but I can't see any units on the ground that you saw.
Did you scroll back there, Tex? What the fuck did I see?
Yeah.
I have screenshots of it.
You said you had a circular lake, so I figured maybe it's the one on the east there, like ways to the east. So this is the one that I saw, and I think Thor saw, and I thought the only circular lake I can see was the one far to the east of there. But you were at the same waypoint as me at 1500, and to me, like where it says Hidistavi, this is where our waypoint was. So just north of your jet now, right? And then we
that's
kind
the
of
link
went.
I saw.
Yeah.
I just didn't see those.
But we'll pull the cohorts. We'll pull the cohorts from your screenshot, right? From the pod, and then we can.
You flew right above that SA-6.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah, I see the group I missed.
Yeah.
Wait, let me see the Russian assets to the north. Just north
Which,
of that.
On the ground or the airplane?
The ones to your left, right there. Go zoom on those.
But those were our waypoints.
Yeah, this is the stuff that there was intel pictures of too. In that brief.
Bro, that's what I was taking pictures of right there.
Oh right.
Yeah, that's we got.
Man, I went way too far north.
There were tons of statics around this too to kind of look.
Yeah, like a military base, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and then the other one
was that an SA-6, by the way. At fucking Tahuti Waddy. To north, so the SA-2, that is an SA-6 right on the left. I fucking called it, dude. Hell yeah. I was looking at the teapot. I was like, I think that's an SA-6. I'm getting better at the visual identification.
Yeah. Sweet. Well, this was a long one. I apologize for that. They won't all be this long. The boat will be much closer for the rest of the missions, but kind of wanted to simulate like we haven't quite got there yet, but hey, let's go ahead and get in the air. So
I enjoyed it.
Where do you want the screenshots, if at all?
After action.
Do you want just after actions from flight leads or from one guy per flight?
I'd say anybody that's got screenshots, dump them in there.
You're gonna get a lot of screenshots.
Well, I mean, okay, so let's say don't double up. If you got one screen, if you got a screenshot of one site, then don't give me 5 screenshots of that same site, but give me at least one from each site that you captured, and we'll go make sure those are known going forward.
Oh, what about the ship ones? Only post them.
They're fine. They're. The crazy thing is we had enough time. If you watch these ships, just like watch these red ships, how far they travel in that 3 hours. I mean,
fucking flying.
Yeah, so they're not gonna be in the same spot for the next mission, so I'm not too worried about those. It was just to go out and locate them.
I think for our flight in Camp 2, we should have gone double ugly. Like we had more than enough fuel and.
Well, what did you need weapons for?
What?
What did you need? What did you need more weapons for?
I'm not saying I need more weapons. I'm saying I don't want to see the tank masking my FLIR pod.
Oh, gotcha.
That's the problem. So we had too much fuel, and even if there was nothing on the station, it would have been easier. Yeah. So because we were like rocking our wings back and forth.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah. We had enough fuel, but we got some good screenshots. We saw some buildup. I don't see an after action channel. Is there an after action channel?
Yeah, if you go to just the Operation Cold Steel, the main message board channel, I just put one in there.
Oh, okay.
Hyro put a bunch of blow.
Yeah.
So yeah, you drop them in there.
I was doing some captures on the north area, and I just had them drop them in 14 media. So that's best place I had to put them.
Yeah, it took me longer to figure out how to get a freaking screenshot than it did to find anything. I did like 2 full orbits trying to figure out how the heck I was going to screenshot.
No,
for some reason, the DCS keybind quit working. I get this like pop up that says something about the format's wrong. I don't know what that's about. So I had to figure out how to get the dang snipping tool to snip it off the MFD.
Yeah, you CPAP and Perry were cooking up there.
Yeah, it was I can't. I've got I turned it off now. I just kept writing down. I think I ran like 8 or 9.
Let me go crunch the number real quick and tell you how many you did.
I mean, we probably, and I think the other guys may have ran more than I did because I went to the tanker first. I mean, we probably ran 25 or 30 of those total.
You ran 22 intercepts and investigations. Of those,
that's a lot.
You found 8 Russian ships.
Nice.
And as CPAP said, 1 big, massive oil tanker.
I don't know. Was there 8 Russian ships in here? Yeah, I guess so. 1, 2.
Yep.
3, 4, 5. Did we get all 3 of these? I guess.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Awesome.
You found everything.
Yeah, it took a bit to get the flow going, but I felt like once we got in a rhythm, they were coming in, and the reports were coming back out pretty quick.
Yes, they were.
We were just
That's a lot of recon.
We were just enjoying the cruise of Air Caucasus over there.
Did you guys see the Stalin Museum?
No.
Damn. You guys could have bombed it.
And I was pointing this out to Merlin earlier. This is a new thing for me. I figured out in the mission editor. There's actually a bar cap tasking that you can give the groups, and when they do it, they fly these offset orbits where they've always got a radar pointed to the area. It's kind of cool.
Very cool.
And then I think too, like with the normal cap tasking, I think when they go hot, they just go blow up whatever they can find. Where I think with these guys, they're like trying to defend that area. So I think that may make that behavior a lot easier to control going forward. Because that was always the problem, is you turned them on to, you activated the cap tasking and they'd fly 70 miles the opposite direction and go shoot down a tanker.
All right, thanks for tuning in. Good night.